Flying from Masai Mara to Amboseli National Park typically follows a south-central flight corridor across Kenya, connecting two of the country's major wildlife ecosystems. The route departs from Masai Mara heading southeast, flies over the Loita Hills and Rift Valley floor, crosses Lake Magadi and parts of Kajiado County, and approaches Amboseli from the north, often offering views of Mount Kilimanjaro on clear days. The flight time is about 15 minutes, covering the 300 kilometers between the 2 points, generally going from south to southeast. The aircraft's a Cessna Caravan at an altitude between 7,000 to 12,000 feet. The weather visibility is often clear, but clouds around Kilimanjaro cause turbulence. Landmarks overflown are Mau Escarpment, Loita Hills, Great Rift Valley floor, Lake Magadi and Mt Kilimanjaro, south of Amboseli, often visible when descending. All flights use visual flight rules, meaning pilots fly using terrain and visual landmarks, and routes are managed under Kenya's Civil Aviation Authority guidelines. The Mau Escarpment is a steep rise that separates the floor of the Great Rift Valley from the higher central Kenyan plateau. It stretches roughly north to south through western Kenya, overlooking the Rift Valley and offering breathtaking views of lakes, forests, and plains. Forms the eastern boundary of the Mau Forest Complex and runs north-south between Nakuru, Narok, and parts of Kericho and Bomet counties. Elevation changes from 1,800 meters to over 3,000 meters in some places, formed by tectonic activity along the East African Rift System. Cliffs, ridges, and deep valleys define the terrain composed of volcanic rock, especially basalt and tuff. The Mau Escarpment region is home to diverse communities including the Kalenjin, Ogiek, Masai, and Kikuyu. The Loita Hills are a stunning, remote, and culturally significant range of forested highlands in southern Kenya, near the border with Tanzania. Often referred to as the Sacred Hills by the local Maasai community, the Loita Hills are one of Kenya's last true wilderness areas, largely untouched by tourism and modern development. Known for their rich biodiversity, spiritual significance, and cultural preservation, they rise up to about 2,300 meters. Very few roads and main access is via 4x4 trucks, donkey trails, and footpaths. Wildlife includes elephants, buffalo, leopards, bushbuck, hyenas, monkeys, and diverse bird species. The Great Rift Valley floor in Kenya is a vast, geologically active region that stretches across the country from north to south, forming one of the most dramatic landscapes on the African continent. It is part of the larger East African Rift System, a massive tectonic feature that is slowly tearing the African plate apart. The The floor of the Rift Valley is the low-lying central portion between two escarpments, the Mau Escarpment to the west and the Aberdare Range or Ngong Hills to the east. It's a wide, flat to undulating depression formed by tectonic activity and defined by fault lines, volcanic activity, basalt plains, and rift lakes and geothermal zones. The Kenyan Rift Valley is about 700 kilometers long, with a width of 40-60 kilometers on average. Lake Magadi is one of Kenya's most unique and otherworldly landscapes, a shimmering, shallow, saline lake located in the southernmost part of the Kenyan Rift Valley. It's a place of extreme beauty, ecological resilience, and geological intrigue, often described as a natural laboratory for life in harsh environments. Is a soda lake, meaning it's rich in sodium carbonate and highly alkaline, located in Kajiado County near the Kenya-Tanzania border. Surrounded by vast plains of cracked white crust, hot springs, and pink-hued waters, it's one of the hottest and most alkaline lakes in the world. The lake lies in a closed basin, meaning water flows in but doesn't flow out. Despite its hostile conditions with a pH of 10 and temps above 40 degrees Celsius, Lake Magadi supports life as microorganisms, halophilic bacteria and cyanobacteria, which give rise to the lake's pink, purple, and orange colors.